what you do and how long you've been involved in the labor movement, involved in building socialism.
My name is Dr. Faiza Rashid. By profession, I am doctor gynecologist. I studied in ex-Soviet Union, in Russia, in Leningrad, now so-called St. Petersburg. And my father was from Communist Party, and when in 1967 Z.A. Bhutto made Pakistan People's Party (PPP), my father joined by the idea of interism in PPP to win the sympathies of working class, because at that time he thought that by making your a separate party which is restricted only in rooms, in drawing rooms, you cannot work for socialism to change the system. Therefore he joined Pakistan People's Party. And at that time, there was a dictatorship of Ayub Khan, and unfortunately, I belong to the native town of Ayub Khan, Haripur. My city is Haripur. Ayub Khan also belongs to my city. And he announced that anybody who will join PPP will be shot down. And my father, he joined PPP in Haripur. He was the first person who joined PPP. Then our home was attacked by hand grenades at that time. 2 grenades were thrown to our house. Fortunately, they not burst out, and we were safe. And then my father was a worker in telephone industry of Pakistan. He was a trade union leader, and he was wholly attached with labor movement. And he worked, and he launched study circles for youth, for working class, and he built a lot of comrades in our city. And then my father started to actively work in PPP. And when I grew up, I was only 14 years when I was in 12th grade, when in 79, when Z.A. Bhutto was hanged to death, his judicial murder happened. Dictator Ziaul Haq ordered to arrest all the PPP leaders in whole country. My father was also one of them who was arrested. And after his Z.A. Bhutto death, he was relieved after 18. First time after 18 days, he was again arrested. Second time, he was jailed for 3 months. And then when agitation started in 1982 against Ziaul Haq regime, my father delivered speech against Ziaul Haq and against Afghan refugees. He delivered a very aggressive speech, and he was sent to jail under martial law court. And this time he was, and before his arrest, when he came to know that he will be arrested, he disappeared from scene, went underground. And when the local landlords, the family of Ayub Khan, which are still holding all the police and other institution of law and order, they said to police that if you want to arrest him, first of all you should arrest his daughter and wife. So we with my mother, and with my little brother we were arrested, and in police station we were tortured 3 days. When my father, they brutally tortured us, different types of harassment they used, and then when my father came to know that we were tortured, he voluntarily gave his arrest and we were released. And till that time my mother was a very religious woman. She was a housewife, but after facing so many trouble, she also became revolutionary. And the worst thing which happened, that my little brother, he didn't accept that the things which he saw in police station, and he was mentally much disturbed by all these things. So my mother also started to work in PPP, and my father lost his memory, his senses in jail after torture. He couldn't recognize us, his family, 3 months regularly, and then he was released by, he was bailed out when my mother signed that for 10 or 15 years, I don't remember exactly, that my father will not participate in any political gathering. This was the only condition which state put for her, for his release. So my mother signed, because my father was not in senses, that he will not participate in any political gathering or in any political party. Then we treated our father in jail. He got hepatitis C, and after long illness he expired of liver failure. And by that time in 1985, I got admission in Army Medical College, Rawalpindi, on merit basis. I was very good in studies, and my father, my dad brother, he got admission in Army. He was commissioned to lieutenant in Army. But when our file opened, and me and my brother, we were expelled from these institutions, and both of us, we went to Soviet Union because we had no money. And in Soviet Union there was at that time socialism, and education was free. Not only free, that but also students were given scholarships. And I got admission in St. Petersburg in medical, and my brother in hydro engineering. And after getting my education, I have done MPhil in Gynae from St. Petersburg, and I came back in 1997. Then I opened a small hospital, and after establishing myself economically, and I started slowly, first of all, taking part in social activities, because I wanted to take revenge, and the revenge was not from state. I wanted to take revenge to change this system, and that was only in socialism, and which I studied from my childhood. I studied a lot of Maoism, socialism, Marxism, Leninism, everything which we could get in our childhood, which our father studied, I also studied. But I didn't knew at that time any party, because in my student life I was in a Democratic Student Federation, which was working under the then Communist Party of Pakistan, that was not registered and was working underground. In 1985 I became the member of Communist Party of Pakistan.